Eric Trump opened up about growing up in the Trump family, including the firm rules set by his father, former President Donald Trump, and the tough love discipline of his late mother, Ivana Trump, during the latest episode of Pod Force 1 released Wednesday. Speaking with the Post's Miranda Devine, the 41-year-old recalled that his father instilled strong values early on, often mixing lessons with hands-on experience. His rules were always no drinking, no drugs, no smoking, get good grades, no tattoos, and don't trust anyone, Eric said. That was pretty much Donald Trump summed up. The former president also made sure his son understood the value of hard work, once handing Eric a hard hat and sending him to work on construction sites for minimum wage. But the other thing my father would not allow, and my mother wouldn't allow it either, was either excess money or excess time, he continued. You give a type A kid too much time, too much money, bad things are going to happen. Before attending Georgetown University, Eric graduated from the Hill School near Philadelphia, a boarding school whose notable alumni include his brother Don Jr., filmmaker Oliver Stone, and former Secretary of State James Baker. I didn't know too many kids that didn't find their way into rehab, Eric said, and most of them were plagued by two things: way too much free time and way too much money. Reflecting on his own upbringing, Eric said his father got the recipe right. You were staying out of the nightclubs, you were staying away from the hard drugs, he explained. He did it in his own way, but he got it right. Eric also spoke candidly about his late mother, Ivana Trump, describing her as both elegant and formidable. She was beautiful, she was elegant, and yet if we got this far out of line, you'd have these fake long nails dig into your throat, he joked. She always liked to wear her ring inverted, and she'd forget about it. You'd get diamonds across one side of your face and bruises on the other, he said with a laugh, recalling her strict but loving discipline. When asked who was the tougher parent, Eric didn't hesitate. If you had to get through her to go to my father, you were in real deep trouble, he said. She had already taken a pound of flesh out of you. Though he acknowledged that such discipline would be taboo today, Eric said it worked. She was an amazing person, an amazing mother, he reflected. I joke that she was kind of Lindsay Vonn, Claudia Schiffer, and Joan Rivers all rolled into one, because she had no filter. That made her very special. She could be incredibly elegant, but she could also tell the toughest construction worker to go F himself, he added. That was the communist upbringing. But she could be fun, she could be glamorous, and she was an unbelievable athlete. Ivana Trump, a former model and competitive skier, died in July 2022 at age 73 after a fall at her Manhattan home. Eric addresses her passing in his new memoir, Under Siege, My Family's Fight to Save Our Nation. She suffered with certain ailments, and one of them was she just probably drank too much, and that ended her life, he told Devine. That was an ugly day. We loved her. She was an amazing woman. She taught us everything.